Peace and greetings. So a lot of people tuned in to the Ali Prophets demonstration. So I wanted to dial in and magnify further. So we went over the 5 different families. We went over the Bedouins. We went over the Sunisia. We went over the Metawalis. We went over the Druze. And then we also went over the Ishmaelites. So those are the 5 different families that were all Alis with the original old time religion, but they all went off separately. And Noble Drew Ali said, you are who your ancestors was. So when you look at today, you see what? You see the real temple, the succession of Ali, the Emiliel. Then you see the reincarnated naturalization temple. Then you have 1928 temple. Then you have Broswell. And then you have the Kirkman Bay temple. So just like in these days and times, there's different what they call sects. Back in the day, there was different ones. But it spoke about, remember Hakeem Ali, where it said that the brothers and sisters started worshiping the Ali like a god. And that's where I feel Christianity came from. The other one is called the Druze. And when you look them up in these days and times, they're pale skins that are identifying themselves as Israelite Jews. So all of these religions, I feel, started from the original old time religion, but the Alis went off in different sects. And that's what started all these different religions, brothers and sisters, through confusion. I've been doing a lot of thinking in regards to Gabriel and different stuff like that. Remember, we was building about Muhammad. And when Muhammad's dad passed, his mother passed after. And then he was taken to stay with the Bedouins. And those are the Alis, because we seen it in this study. Also, remember the Sunisias, what they said was the other family. And in another demonstration we have where the mothers of Somali, because that's the Sunisia, the mothers would walk the path, and every day they pass by the altar, they'll leave a stone for Ali. Remember that I put up? You see the brother in the beginning that has his right hand on his heart? Those was known as Bedouins. But then we get into Lawrence of Arabia, who was an archaeologist, a pale man, right? And then all of a sudden he starts getting different Moors together to try to go against what they call the Byzantine Empire. But we know the Byzantine Empire is known as the Moorish Empire. But this brother got his hand on his chest, and he has his right foot on a rock, just like Noble Drew Ali has in the children's questionnaire. The rock of salvation, brothers and sisters. We getting into it over here, brothers and sisters. We dusting off stuff, just sweeping and sweeping and sweeping. And back to Gabriel. As far as what's that got to do with Noble Drew Ali? Well, remember, I said Gabriel visited Muhammad. Noble Drew Ali said back when I was Muhammad. But also, Noble Drew Ali speaks about in the 101 where he says 7 days or a year. Well, Gabriel says that there will be some people put in bondage that will be for 77 weeks. And when you count that up, it comes out into like 400 years. And that's what the Tanakh says, all the brothers in America for the past 400 something years. But also, Gabriel was told that it happened because of their iniquity. And Noble Drew Ali specifically said that you've been sinning because you ain't been honoring your foremothers and forefathers. And now I read that Abu Bakr was in the cave when Muhammad was with Gabriel. We have a big head start on everybody, brothers and sisters, because just think about it. You know, Jesus transition 100 to 200 years later, they start writing about his hadiths or his oral statements and what he said and what happened to him. Like, we have a head start, brother. We got an image of our angel. We have proof of who was around them and their statements before it got mixed up. 200 years from now, you have no idea. The Nicene Council, you have no idea what these people's going to take this papers and try to do. But man, they can bury it, but the truth does not change, brothers and sisters. So let's do a deeper conclusion in regards to the Ali family that had an old time religion, universal, but then it got split up into different sections. They spoke about the old man on the mountain. And think about that. You have a man who walked and met with the law, got law from him directly from his finger. So when he come down the mountain, are you going to run up and start worshiping the man who has the tablet? Or are you going to say, hey, man, I'm glad you're back, brother. Can I see the tablet? You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to want to see what it is. You're not going to run up to him, start worshiping him and say, man, I don't care what's on there, man. Just tell me what it says, man. I want you to interpret it and tell me how to live. That's what Christians do. No, we want to see the tablet, brother. Let us see the tablet and read it. You trying to sit here and act like you the only one that can see the tablet and stuff, man. So that's Keeps it simple. Don't worship the messenger. He brought the message, man. He has a divine activity in Allah's plan, but you are not to worship him. And some of them did, brothers and sisters. And some of them would take advantage of that. Like I told you in the book of Eli, he wanted the Christian Helios Biblios so he could take control of the people. So yeah, some people can do that. Like, man, they listen to everything I say. And then they say, I'm actually God in the flesh. And then they'll do anything you say. It's crazy, brothers and sisters. Like, they go far out from Jerusalem and tell people that ain't been to the Hajj yet or take their pilgrimage. They'll be taking their gnosis from them and be totally confused. They'll be like, yeah, God said he needs 20 pounds of corn. We need all these potatoes and everything for sacrifice. Meanwhile, all these people in their village is gathering up everything they got, and they take that shit away and they'll take it back to their town and cook it up and eat it. Meanwhile, the people back there are starving, thinking they saved by Allah. You know what I mean? Like, keep it simple, brothers and sisters. Stay with Noble Drew Ali and his gnosis, his literature, the Quran, the 101. Keep looking through all that, because I'm telling you, it's so easy to decipher lies from the truth. Without Noble Drew Ali coming, we wouldn't be able to put any of this together. I could study through all of this, but never get the tie the way if Noble Drew Ali didn't come. You could not tie this together and connect every wire. It could not be done. And that's why Ali came, man. He came to let you unfold and find out all this, brothers and sisters. So we got two ways. Either the brother started saying he was Allah in flesh and got them to start following him and worshiping him, and they made a new religion, or they chased after the gods of Europe and started replacing their prophet and messenger as Allah, just like the Christians do. It's one of the two. Either it started and became Christianity, or Christianity got upon them. And those was the ones that they was calling the Metawalis. But then we have the Druze, then we have the Bedouins, who Muhammad was known to go to. So these Bedouins may be the ones that are seen as, you know, the faithful. I don't know. El Bayday, Al, and Ali, the five of them, they match up, but I don't know which ones are what. But the Druze, I feel, are the Alis that went into being Jews. And then again, we have the Metawalis, who started praising their prophet as Allah, which are the ones that either started Christianity or started following after Christianity. Then we have the Sunisia, but they also follow Ali and leave the rocks for him. So we don't know which ones are what. But we know the few faithful. We know the truth because they don't change or pass away, brothers and sisters. Islam, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration, brothers and sisters. Divine honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish Divine and National Movement of the world. Peace and love.
No bow ties, no NOY. Say you Muslim, but you do commercials with sane eyes. 7 on the necklace, but Allah is the eye. Looking from above with your hand in the pie. Killed Prodigy cause he knew about Ali. Jay-Z sucked the lips off Prince Haji. Slave masters in your hand, dumb bitches calling bands. Hope for value, the pictures of people calling you a brand. Slave masters in your hand, dumb bitches calling bands. Hope for value, the pictures of people calling you a brand. Hey, that pie's hot. Oh man, you done burnt your whole hand off, bro. El Hatima. Pumas and Adidas, owned by the Jews. Jam Master Jay was dead the moment Run wore the shoes. Nipsey Hussle walking with the blood of Selassie. Had to take him out, he was stepping too flashy. I tell you if you ask me, at Deb Ashkenazi. Spitting out the truth till Cointel smash me. Illest on the flow, troglodyte in Nebraska. Morocco is the empire, Maria smelling gassy. Justice coming knocking, ain't no talking for you traitors. Thunderdomes rocking, fences flying, respirators. Scimitar serrated, slicing flesh like a laser. A razor to Easter stars, printing stargazers. Maces in the mazes, but I'm bloodline related. Gnosis flowing through the heart like my arteries inflated. Infiltrators torn apart, handed to the waiter. Put the bones in the bag, Cujo will want them later.